All right, guys, what is up? There's a reason I have not been making content. We'll get to that. But on this video, we are talking about the scraps, the tiny little scraps you can get on the waiver wire to give you something with all these damn waiver wires or these bye weeks. Jesus Christ, I'm out of it. All these bye weeks and stuff like that. I know the Raiders, the Texans, and the Lions, those are some big time fantasy players on those teams. All right, and we're gonna tell you. Well, I'm gonna tell you who to go pick up, and they're available in 90% of your leagues, mostly 85 to 90%. All right, and then we're gonna talk about future content and why I have not been making content. It's a funny story, so y'all pay attention to that. All right, so y'all enjoy the video. Oh, baby, I am who I am. My name is my name. And, welcome into Shooting the Shit with Sands. We are talking some scraps on the waiver wire today, okay? But before that, let's talk about why I didn't make content, okay? Listen, woke up about 10 days ago. Week and a half ago, right? And my neck is just fucking stiff as a board. All right, stiff as a board. And I was thinking, all right, this is the C19, you know what I'm saying? That good shit came straight from overseas. All right? That's that good, that's that Batman, that's that Bruce Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the last time I had the Bruce Wayne. And I just couldn't move my shoulders, so then I call my dad. He's just a plumber. I call for medical advice. I'm kidding. He is a medical professional. Call him. I say, hey, yo, man, I tested myself for the Batman. I don't want to get blocked. All right. Cool. He's like, all right, I don't know what it is. Let's go through some things. Did you sleep like a moron? Because I always sleep weird. He's like, did you sleep like an idiot again, like you've been doing since you were a kid? I said, yeah. And he's like, well, that could be it. Okay, did you work out? I'm like, do you see this body? Don't need to work out. 6'2", 215, pure metal. They call me the Terminator. He's like, all right, well, goes down the list. Da-da. No. He gets to question 15. Well, son, TMI. Personal question. Have you ate some pussy in the last 3 to 5 days? I started giggling like a schoolgirl. Yes, father, I have. Now, let's get this straight. I'm in a committed relationship. Picture of Nia now. You see that? That's what I'm with. 3 years, all right? I'm not out here just like, hey, yo, this is my first time at this club. I'm trying to find something to go down on. That's crazy. If you're eating box on a first night stand, man, you got to get out of my friend group. And I think I know a couple in my friend group that would do it. I'm not going to name their names on here. I'm not. But we all know who they are. And then I started going like, how could that be possible to sprain? I sprained my neck eating box, bro. Shucking clams. Slurping wonton soup. Right? And then you start calculating the neck bend. And then you realize it's totally possible because, bro, you're not facing down. You're not tucking the chin like guarding for a rear naked choke, right? You're kind of up and in. You're kind of out. You're kind of very vulnerable. But that's why I didn't make any content. I literally could not get comfortable. I couldn't do anything. And I was being a pussy. And they said, you are what you eat. So I followed suit. Okay? But I'm here. I'm back again. But let's get to the fantasy, right? And if you skip this story, that's great. You didn't need to hear that. This isn't for kids. Sex show. All right? This is a sex show. Rated R. These are the waiver scraps. No skips. No transition. We're right into it. These are literally, guys, you can get these in 80% of your leagues. One dude is 99% of your leagues you can get, which I still don't get, and one is 90%. So the first guy I'm getting is Rondale Moore. All right, he's actually my second option because I think this Rondale Moore, guys, these are just like for 1 week plays, and you don't have to go waste your waiver wire ad. It's already passed now, right? It's Thursday. I'm not giving you anybody on Thursday Night Football. Go look for him right before the game or on Friday, whatever. Rondale Moore is going against the Seahawks, who are bottom 10 in points versus against quarterbacks. So they're giving up a lot of points. And if you look at those stats against the Seattle Seahawks, it's like it's the easiest over ever. Easiest over ever. And if you want some bets, follow me on Twitter. It's down here. I do Sand Scorching 6. It's 17, 12, and 1 right now. That's the only ad I'm doing. Subscribe, like, all that, and then we're going to finish this video. Yeah, just like Rondale Moore. I know DeAndre Hopkins is coming back. I know that all this shit is happening. I don't even know. DeAndre Hopkins is coming back next week, right? Because it's a 6-week suspension. I think he's back week 7. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good little pickup for you. I think he has a super high ceiling, which is really what you're looking for here on the waiver scrap. Stop touching your mic, Hunter. Stop touching the mic. And yeah, I just like him a lot. I like Rondale Moore in this position. I'm not saying he's going to be your wide receiver 1 this week, but I think he has potential to get you a deep touchdown or a couple big plays. And all you're looking for is just points. You just want some points at this point if you have all these buys. Because I'm still looking for a replacement in my 12-man league. Number 2 is a guy who I actually like stashing on your bench after this is Alec Pierce. Rondale Moore is available in 86% of your leagues, by the way. Alec Pierce is available in 82% of your leagues. Last 3 games, both fully healthy. Michael Pittman Jr., 24 targets. Alec Pierce, 20 targets. And then you hear Kirk Herbstreit talking about the relationship Alec Pierce, or the trust that Matt Ryan has in Alec Pierce. Now, I actually think of that as something that's, applicable to fantasy, because they have those pre-production meetings. You have to they had a conversation about him. It's not just he's just assuming they have trust. I believe that Matt Ryan told him, I like that kid. I like that rookie. I like him a lot from Cincinnati. And he's been targeting him a lot as well. So I think that backs up what they're saying. I really do. Another guy I actually like, I'm going to lean back here, guys. Another guy I like is Corey Davis. I like Corey Davis on the Jets. Elijah Mitchell, since Zach Wilson has gotten back, they haven't done much. Elijah Moore, Jesus. Elijah Moore hasn't done much. Corey Davis is taking 20% of the target share from them. And then Garrett Wilson's been nothing. And I think if you got Tyler Conklin off waivers, this fucking guy, you've been disappointed since Zach Wilson came back. And I thought he was going to miss a couple more weeks, so I kept him on the roster. I get a fucking, a 3-point performance and then a 0? Guys, by the way, I've had 3 zeros at the tight end spot this year already. 3. Fucking 3. Albert O., Irv Smith week 1, Tyler Conklin. No bullshit. That is literally my roster in the 10-man PPR league where I am dying. I'm drowning. I'm going to do a midseason pod on that. Anyways, back to it. A guy that I don't think is some huge pickup. This is this is a last-ditch effort. If everybody's picked up and you have no choice but to go get this guy, he's available in 90% of your leagues. Latavius Murray. He just ran for the Saints against the Vikings, 11-57 in a touchdown, right? 11 for 57 in a touchdown. They go and scoop him. Now, I know Mike Boone's there. Melvin Gordon's there. I haven't seen much efficiency from those guys yet. I still think Latavius Murray could take a role from somebody in that offense. And remember, Melvin Gordon has, 4 scoop and score fumbles in his last 13 starts, 12 starts, something like that. He is 2 fumbles away, and he fumbled against the Indianapolis Colts. They just happened to fucking recover it. He is 1 or 2 fumbles away from losing his job. So that's what I would keep in mind. And the Chargers give up the most points to running backs per week in the NFL. So he is the longest shot out of all this. This other guy's a long shot too. He plays for the Giants. Darius Slayton. Now, yes, I did not put Randall Cobb on here. That's the difference. I think Randall Cobb, because Randall Cobb's played the whole year, and he just had a fluke game. And I don't believe in that passing game from the Packers, right? I just don't believe in it. To me, the Giants have a real issue, and that is wide receiver. They need somebody out there. And Darius Slayton is the one out there. Sterling Shepard injured, out for the season by tweaking his knee. Wildest injury I've ever seen, by the way. Like, not nasty, nothing. He's just jogging and he tweaks his knee. It's like me, 2 torn ACLs. Kenny Galladay's a fucking bum. Has been a bum since he was on the lines. Not good at football. Can't convince me. Dayball's at the podium saying, I don't give a fuck how much he gets paid. His ass is sitting out. Wandale Robinson and Kadarius Toney are one and the same, where they're just 2 undersized receivers who stub their toe and they're out for 6 weeks. I think Bellinger is also a good little pickup if you can get him too, because I just think they had nobody to throw to. I know the Seals kid. What was the other guy? Anyways, the Seals guy and what is his name? James. Richie James, I believe his name is. I know you guys believed in them, but to me, I think Darius Slayton has been there longer with Daniel Jones. I just think he wants to give him the ball, and I think, once again, all those injuries, I think. That's all I'm saying. I think. That's the whole point of the fucking video, right? Just go pick him up. Just go pick up Darius, see what he can do for you. And once again, guys, these are not long-term plays for your roster. You got some bye weeks. You literally have nobody you can drop but like a couple bums on your bench. You just got to switch them out. Just throw them in there. See what happens. All right? But, yeah, man, that's it. And future content for the record. I love NBA basketball, guys. That's probably the shit I know the most about, that in fantasy football. I do know my NFL and betting and stuff. I just always say I'm an NBA guy first. I'm doing an NBA preview, giving my 20 playoff teams that'll make it, giving my preseason awards, preseason All-NBA teams, all that shit. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. It's down here once again. I said I give my picks out every Saturday. I give my picks out. And got a good record right now. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you all for listening. I love you very much. The Podgo is out. Dose.